are you?
I am Tom the Bot.
It's been on Viper. Ain't that nice? Was that cute?
Cash dollars.
Zorla make you holla.
Hello, everybody on YouTube.
Ain't nobody there.
It's been a long time.
It's been a
Shit,
long
I
time.
left you.
Left you without
Well,
a don't beat the step two.
Step two.
Step two.
Step two.
Step two.
You know, it's been a long time. Bitches got hair now.
Okay, inches come through.
Okay.
Yes, God. Okay. Natural
I don't know how to
bundles.
And you look
whatever.
good. Wearing.
What?
You look great.
You
Yeah.
look like a motherfucking
You look
stallion,
good.
bitch.
Look
Ooh, okay.
And
Looking.
fucking tastic. Fuck what your mama said about your shirt. It's
I
really
see.
cute.
Okay.
You leaving the house in that?
Damn right you are.
You
But not in
better-
no socks. So anyway, welcome. Hello. Have a seat. Get comfortable because we're doing something and I don't know what it is.
Shining, 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 shining. Yeah.
Oh, it is glitter.
Hey.
She's been losing her mind.
We are
Yeah.
gathered here today for the most lethal bitch in America.
Period.
Me.
Okay. Okay.
I mean, we're a dynamic duo.
I mean, me.
The energy transfers.
I mean, like, actually, what it is like I heard it was time.
Okay, so it's
Oh.
like so in this
Good.
video, like we gonna be talking about letting go.
Let it go.
Let it go. Where?
We don't give a fuck anymore.
More.
Let it go. Let it go.
Hey.
You just suck my big hole.
Hey.
That's
That's
it.
telepathy.
That's your third one now.
Bitch.
You're running out of breath.
Come on now.
And you ain't finna go to the store to go get none. So like, put your sandwich down. Enjoy whatever this is.
And we're gonna talk about what letting go means to each of us.
Letting go for me, it's so easy to think of it as a loss because it's like, oh, this thing is not with me anymore. It's not a part of me anymore. When sometimes so much of it is just a change in perspective. Letting go is a release. Sometimes you have to let things go because you're elevating and you're growing beyond the person that you were when you were attached to it.
Metamorphosis.
Metamorphosis.
Mm-hmm.
It sometimes letting go is growth. Like when you were a child, you didn't hold on to the same clothes that you wore in kindergarten. You didn't hold on to that same bag. You didn't hold on to that same hairstyle. If you did, you know, A plus for commitment. But things that don't grow, or things that don't change, things that are stagnant, and you don't want to be stagnant because that's just not comfortable. So for me, I like to look at letting go as another stage in my elevation or evolution.
Period.
That was well said.
That's somebody who came
Just a
prepared.
little short minor.
Yes.
5 paragraphs.
Let me show you
No,
the
that's the
receipts.
I write.
I said it honestly takes growth to admit the wrongdoing you've done in life and wholeheartedly forgiving yourself for being toxic or carrying toxic behavior and making peace with whom you once were and purging of those traits and becoming new and applying newfound wisdom, learning from past mistakes to transition into a greater individual,
Okay.
not only for yourself, but those around you.
Yes, God.
Period.
Yes, God.
Remember to put periods in your sentences because nobody likes a one-on sentence.
Here
And even
we
if you're
go.
saying nice things, it makes you look bad. Nobody wants to read your IG captions, your essays, your iOS press releases. Nobody wants to go through all of those and not know where to stop because then they're just gonna quit on it, and then you'll have wasted all of that energy for nothing.
A lot of motherfuckers don't know grammar.
You
Like,
had
they
a
have,
whole lot.
like,
That's a lot of time to go.
You're
put
interrupted.
periods and
I was
commas
like,
and
school.
shit. The ice maker.
I was confused.
You're living your best life.
So letting go for me means being lighter, not having that weight anymore.
Come on,
Okay.
energy.
Vibrating higher,
Absolutely.
higher energy.
I'm about
That
to
doesn't mean
shout.
turn up on your vibrator. That means like
What letting go means to me. You know, when bad things happen to you, when all this type of shit, like, bad things happen to everybody. That's part of life, blah blah blah, and stuff like that. And of course, it affects us and make us like act certain ways and act towards like people and stuff like that. We build defense mechanisms and stuff like that. But sometimes you have to know when it's time to give that shit up. Okay, if your dad was abusive and blah 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 and stuff like that, like you're grown now, you moved out. You can't keep carrying that on. Like you don't have to have that guard up anymore. Like you can let it go. Like you can trust people. That's something actually, not necessarily that specific example, but that's something I struggle with myself, is letting go of them barriers of that wall. You know what I mean? Because the shit's hard for real. But the only way to progress in life is to let go of all that shit.
Owning it and recognizing it is the first step.
Yeah.
Because trauma's not cute.
And stop passing down generational trauma.
Okay. Oh.
Period.
Okay.
Stop it.
Big dot.
Stop it.
Please.
Them crosses that you buried ain't the same today. You don't have to keep carrying it on.
Big motherfucking dot.
You gotta live and let God.
And let that shit.
Snip,
ho. Snip, snip. Snip, snip, ho. Snip, snip.
Hey.
Ask yourself this question, and I won't go on a tangent about it, but what is your trauma doing for you?
Period.
For you, how is your trauma serving you? Ask yourself that question.
Your trauma is the depression cat on Big Mouth. Let it go.
And that bitch don't use a litter box. Take with that what you will.
She's rude.
So I wrote out a list of ways to let things go, cause we getting deep. It's like 15 things on this list, so I was thinking. Brain meats activated. So first of all, feel it. That trauma, feel it. You gotta feel it.
Gotta go to grow.
You gotta feel it.
It's not gonna go anywhere else.
Number 2, accept it. Number 3, think about what that experience taught you.
Plant that seed and watch it grow.
Number 4, accept that the other person or people will not apologize.
Let it go.
Woo.
So much of
That's
trauma,
a big one.
So much of trauma is you waiting on the other person to heal you. Your hurt is yours. And it might not have started with you, but it is now your hurt to heal from.
Come on, somebody testify about take me to church.
Come
You about to
on.
start shouting in
Okay.
there.
Come on.
You can't let those who have caused trauma or pain in your life to control your life. Because you will let it consume you and let it fester.
Now here's how we not gonna let it fester. Number 5, we gonna vent.
Period. Talk to your friends.
Let me tell you this, motherfucker.
Talk to your friends. Make sure they some real niggas first.
Yeah.
You know? And then, because what I've learned from personal experience, don't feel like you're a burden.
And you also, you're not alone.
You
At
are
all.
not alone.
We are all here with you.
We are here with you.
Even though you far away.
You can talk to me
To
through the computer screen.
the screen.
You are not alone. We are here for you.
I'm not gonna sing the whole
You.
Drop it in the comments.
Comment section.
I'm corny as fuck for that.
But that's alright.
But back to our regular scheduled program.
Number 6, we gonna cry it out.
Let it cry. Let it out.
Your ugly cry, your snotty cry, your quiet cry, your cry. I don't know if you cry like that, but if that's how it feels, go
Nope,
on.
we're not cry shaming.
Nah,
Because
absolutely
we all
not.
look ugly when we
I hate
cry.
to cry. I hate to cry. I look very much like I just got fired from my substitute job. I don't have those things, but you have the visual.
Yeah.
Number 7, we gonna meditate.
Yes.
We gonna calm them thoughts.
However
Yes.
you wish to meditate.
If you
As long
If you like,
Or
no.
As long as you're actually
Okay.
meditating.
You're
Meditation is
420
meditation.
friendly.
Meditation is
Or you
meditation.
can do both,
I'm here for all that.
Meditating is not binge watching on Netflix.
And don't be
No.
afraid to be vulnerable. nowadays people so afraid to be vulnerable and just afraid to be themselves because they're afraid of being judged. But being vulnerable leaves opportunity to grow and form bonds and deeper relationships with people. It's a better way to connect.
I think it hurts more to be afraid to feel than to actually feel.
That's deep.
Because if you keep your shit to yourself, and even if somebody can see the pain in you and you don't allow them to help you, it's like sitting on a knife and not letting anybody know that you're bleeding.
Okay.
Let somebody know so they can pull that shit out.
Period.
Slowly, because it's painful.
Don't be not using no Vaseline.
Okay, so number 8, we're going to write out a list. So, you're really depressed about something, a basic thing, finances. So, what about your finances is depressing you? So, bills. Okay, what's stressing you about bills? Oh, I'm not making enough money. We're going to write out a list of our bills. We're going to budget. See what our budget is. See how much we got coming in and what's coming out. If you got a lot more coming out than that you have coming in, that's an issue. You should have it balanced at least. But we don't want to live paycheck to paycheck.
Don't be afraid to step out on opportunity because that fear will hinder you and hold
It's
you
gonna
back.
hold you back.
Don't be afraid to
And
grow.
you're just gonna be looking at yourself like, yo, I could have been did this.
And you're not getting any younger.
It's beauty in the struggle.
Like,
Go through that growth. You gotta go through it to grow.
Stop being comfortable in your misery.
Stillness is complacent.
Because comfort is not always comfort. Think about how many times. Think about when you were at your most comfortable and you can still feel miserable.
Stop being basic.
Period.
Upgrade them goals. Don't set basic goals. If it sounds crazy, do it. Go for it. If don't nobody believe you, fuck them. Go for it.
I will say this though: if you're not used to setting goals,
set goals.
Set the small ones.
Okay.
Like, don't have basic goals like, my goal is to keep breathing. Like, girl, your lungs do that. That's not even good. Set micro goals. If you're truly in a really depressive state and it is difficult to get out of the bed, when you get out of the bed, check that off as a win.
Brush your teeth. Check that off.
If you gotta clean up your room a little bit, you gotta set the small goals, because just getting into the practice of setting and accomplishing goals, it puts you into that habit of continue to progress and go upward. It's not bad if all you did for the day was make sure you washed your ass and brushed your teeth.
Touching on that setting goals thing, you should be setting goals, period.
Nah,
At the beginning of the day, set goals for the day. At the beginning of the year, set goals for the year. At the beginning of the month, set goals for the month. Beginning of the week, whenever you want to do Sunday or Monday, set goals for the week. You should always have goals. You should never not have goals. You should be always working towards getting those goals accomplished.
I like to set 5 personal goals. I like to do either for the week or for the month. And I like to do my 5-year plan, my 10-year. And I like to set goals in between them. Because, okay, you did this, but then what's next?
Number 9, we're going to write out a letter. So let's say it's somebody in your family that did all the trauma to you. Or it's a friend. Or if it's you.
Ooh.
You can write out a letter to yourself.
Sometimes it is you.
You can do it. You don't have to send the letter. You can write it out and throw it away. But once it's out of your house, it's gone.
Burn it. Burn them.
You can burn it. You can rip it up. You don't have to send it. Nobody gotta see it. Nobody gotta read it.
I don't know what you write.
You can put it in your phone. You can write it on paper. You can type it in your computer, on your iPad, your tablet, your Kindle. If you can do that.
Write it in your notes app, because you was gonna go there anyway to tell us all how you felt about Cardi B for the day.
But nah, I have done that. I have written notes to myself, and it's inspiring because I am for writing notes and messages and things to yourself, because I've gone through notebooks and found things that I've written to myself, and to see where I was in that state in that time, and to see my progression from then to now, that shit is motivating within itself.
Yes, say that as well, because looking at my old journals and seeing all the stuff I was going through and see where I'm at now, it's like, ooh, you this many wins, and oh, girl, like, you ain't lose not one battle.
Also,
Thanks,
nobody knows your voice better than you do.
I ain't lose not one battle.
So you can ask for advice. You can watch whatever video you want to motivate you, but you know how you talk to yourself. You know what you sound like, even when you read past things or later on when you read whatever you write in the present and your future. You can remember where you were. You know the sound of your own voice. I'll let you finish whatever that sentiment meant to you, because one, I forgot where I was going, but two, I'm sure you know where you can go with that.
So touching on number 9, number 10 is write it down, then destroy it. That's if you want to. You can keep it if you want to.
Have a journal. Write to yourself. Get to know yourself. So many people are so dependent upon others and base their happiness
That's
upon
why y'all
others.
miserable.
Be happy with yourself. Make time for yourself. Spend time with yourself.
Wipe your ass.
Stop, okay?
I wipe my own
No
ass.
dingleberries.
I need my wet wipes.
Period.
My cottonelle.
Okay.
If you use wet wipes, make sure it's biodegradable, because there ain't no sense in you being clean but your toilet and pipes being off.
That's true.
Okay? Because this planet is already on fucking fire.
She ready to Thanos snap.
Okay.
I don't feel so good.
I'm turning. Why am I cremating?
Ashes to ashes.
Dust. And when you clean your room, check for dust. 'Cause
Dust to side bitches.
So number 11,
Yes.
we're gonna find a creative outlet to let out this energy.
Yes.
So 1, music. 2,
Come
painting, dancing, talking, singing,
Period.
rapping.
Period. But what I will say is finding an outlet really helps.
Oh.
Music gave me a voice when I feel like I didn't have one.
Yes.
As well as because I'm a poet. I'm an artist. I do a lot of shit. But poetry and music was an outlet for me.
Do not dump all of your feelings on Twitter, because you're probably spending a lot of time on Twitter absorbing other people's thoughts and emotions. You don't just want to toss out. Your energy is your currency. Think about how you treat your money. That might be a reflection of how you treat your energy. Hopefully something that we say and what you get from this video will help you lay down your own concrete. I am not your foundation. You don't know my last name. Whatever service, whatever you can pull from this video, this is our act of service to help put out love into the community, to whoever receives this. So we are not your labor. You have to, do the work yourself.
Shit, we might need this later on or something. Like,
Hell
shit.
yeah.
Like,
We helping ourselves.
okay, we helping ourselves.
Look,
we
we
helping
can't
you.
change the world unless we change ourselves. From the GOAT. Words from the GOAT.
That's
And
the
that's on
punctuation.
my menstrual. No.
I'm about to start saying that shit, and that's on menstrual.
Dolly, you onto something. You onto
Okay? And that's on menstrual.
So moving on.
Yeah.
Number 12, we're gonna breathe. You should be doing that anyway.
Take a deep breath. Take a deep breath.
But there's things called breathing exercises you can do. Google is fundamental, so you can, wiki how to breathe. Number 13, we're gonna set boundaries. So
Ooh, that's the big one.
You set the standard for how people treat you.
Ooh, that's the word.
You better make sure people put some respect.
on your motherfucking name.
Period. Respect.
All 3 of y'all.
All
All
motherfucking
the CK.
Number 14, this is like the biggest one out of all of them, in my opinion.
It's 14 inches.
Because
14 inches.
this is
Ooh.
the hardest one out of this whole list
Oh, fuck.
that I done wrote.
Press
If
play.
you thought that number 4, accepting that other people will not apologize, was hard.
This Tim
Oh,
Hortons.
Imagine.
shit.
What's up, Franklin? What's going down, my mans? Not much. Alright, so do you mind telling them what number 14 was supposed to be? We had some technical difficulties, so I figured, why not have you do... Oh, you don't... Oh. Okay. Cool. Alright, I'm gonna just go now. Okay, I'm gonna see myself out. Okay. Okay, so like I was trying to get Franklin to do, was explain the rest for us so I didn't have to, come on camera and tell you guys. He's rude. So number 14 is to forgive. And yes, it's the hardest thing you have to do, but you have to do it not for the other people involved, but for yourself. You always do it for you and nobody else. Don't have to know that you're forgiving them. They don't ever have to know. You do it for you. You don't even have to tell them. You can just do it and then go to Target and buy like a whole bunch of like face masks and stuff and go like some candles, run you a bath, and just let all that stuff go away down the drain. Is number 15, and that is to seek therapy. So out of all these things that I listed, if you're still unable to let go of whatever you're holding on to, just go see a therapist. They can give you better resources than we can. We are not any type of therapist, psychologist, none of that. We just regular, ordinary people who go through things just like you, who have things that we need to get over and let go our damn selves. So that's the best option to do if you're unable to do all these things by yourself. Or if you tried it all and you still are unable to let go of the stuff that you're trying to let go, see a therapist, psychologist. Now there's resources. I know there's like a site called BetterHelp that you can go to. There's apps. If you have health insurance, find a therapist that accepts your health insurance, and go from there, and I wish you the best. So before closing out this video, there's 2 more things I want to touch on. I don't know why. I'm just very passionate about this, I guess. Hopefully all this talking I've done in this video helps somebody. But what I want you guys to take away from this video is that to let go, you need to remove yourself, change it, or accept it. There's a mantra you can practice. This is also an affirmation. So say it 3 times. Loving myself means letting go. Loving myself means letting go. Loving myself means letting go. Let that shit go. Let it go. Throw up the peace sign. Index down. We out. Alright, bye y'all.